thing is, Vitali is having a really bad time in prison. People are speculating in the prison this may be due to withdrawal, whether that's from drugs or steroids or whatever else, but he is having severe or intense health issues.
Remember that guy who used to yell, "It's just a prank, bro," while scaring random people in public? Yeah, that's the same Vitali, the wild YouTube prankster who turned into one of the internet's biggest troublemakers. Well, the chaos has officially caught up to him because right now, Vitali is sitting in a Philippine jail cell. And this time, it's no joke. This isn't some clickbait stunt or another shock value thumbnail. It's real, and things are getting bad. Legally, mentally, and reputation-wise. There's no quick release, no funny twist at the end, and no safety net waiting for him online. He's facing serious legal trouble. No bail, no trial date set, and absolutely no one rushing in to defend him. And let's be honest, the internet isn't feeling sorry for him either. The sympathy meter? Completely empty. So how did Vitali go from chasing viral moments to hoping he doesn't spend years locked away? Like most of his messy choices, it all started with a live stream in early April 2025. He landed in the Philippines, went live, and acted like the whole country was part of his prank show. He bothered random locals, mocked people for wearing masks, and even staged a fake robbery on camera, saying, "Sorry, I'm gonna rob you," while filming it for laughs. The whole thing played out live, public harassment disguised as entertainment, and the stream was even backed by Kick. The clips spread like wildfire, but not in a funny way. Nobody was laughing this time.
Excuse me, madam,
Sorry.
I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay.
No.
People were genuinely asking how this guy was even allowed in the country. By April 3rd, things hit a breaking point. Authorities had seen enough. Vitali was arrested and officially declared an undesirable foreign national, which is a polite way of saying he went way too far. But instead of getting deported, he got locked up. And that's when the real nightmare began. Forget those influencer apology videos with soft piano music and Notes app statements. This is the Philippine justice system, and they're not playing around with him. Vitali's currently sitting in a detention center that's nothing like what he's used to. No comfy setup, no filming privileges, no gym time, no phone, nothing. He's got no outside food, no protein shakes sneaking in, no special treatment. Just straight up detention, plain and harsh. And the worst part? There's no bail and no trial date in sight. Officials even said it could take 2 to 3 years before his case even reaches court. That means years stuck in limbo, waiting, with no verdict, no sentence. Just time ticking painfully slow. And the charges? They're stacking up fast. We're talking multiple counts of unjust vexation, theft, attempted theft, violations linked to anti-voyeurism laws, cybercrime charges for live streaming his stunts, and even a charge for trying to snatch a security guard's firearm. That's not prank material anymore. That's serious legal fire. He didn't just cross the line, he blew right past it on camera. Every move, every word, caught in HD and streamed by himself. There's no "that wasn't me" excuse when it's literally live footage showing him shouting at strangers and grabbing someone's bag in real time. Normally, this is when a home country steps in to smooth things out, but not this time. Russia made it crystal clear. They're not getting involved. Their ambassador publicly said Russian citizens must obey local laws and offered no help at all. No lawyers, no pressure, no sympathy. And to top it off, Russian media labeled him an embarrassment, officially cutting off any chance of support he thought he had. So if Vitali was dreaming about catching a ride home on a private jet, that fantasy's officially over. That ticket was never real. And as for his American citizenship, let's just say the US has been completely silent, like someone who leaves your messages on.
So a lot of people have been talking about potentially delivering food to Vitali, saying that they're going to bring him food, they're going to hook him up. That is absolutely not happening. I can confirm that Vitali is not getting food runs from supporters.
Red forever. No statements, no involvement, no rescue mission. Just a quiet, "We're monitoring the situation." And that's it. And honestly, it's not hard to see why. Vitali wasn't wrongfully detained. He flew overseas, broke local laws on camera, and acted like he couldn't be touched. This isn't some misunderstanding. This is what happens when arrogance meets reality. Things got so wild that even the president of the Philippines got involved. President Bongbong Marcos publicly called Vitali crazy and asked reporters if he could curse at him, which pretty much said it all. The mood in the country was pure outrage. Then Secretary Rama doubled down, saying clearly that Vitali wouldn't be deported and would face consequences right there in the Philippines. That wasn't a warning. That was the final word. They're not rushing this case at all. They're making an example out of him, and Vitali practically gift-wrapped the opportunity himself. So, what's life like for him now behind bars? Let's just say it's nothing like his YouTube vlogs. No fans, no fast food, and definitely no Jollibee deliveries. A few loyal supporters even tried to send food to his cell, but the authorities shut that down instantly. He eats whatever's on the standard jail menu, and reports say his body is not taking it well. Insiders claim he's been struggling with health problems, including irregular heart rhythms and what seem to be withdrawal symptoms, possibly tied to past substance or steroid use. Locked up, cut off, and breaking down. This is a whole different kind of chaos than what he used to film for clicks. And truthfully, no one's shocked. This is the same guy who once attacked a jogger and kept spiraling online like the rules never applied to him.
Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck.
Now, going cold turkey inside a Manila jail cell definitely wasn't part of his wellness plan. But that's exactly where he's stuck, in pre-trial detention with no bail, no court date, and zero clarity on when this ends. If convicted on all charges, Vitali could be looking at over 20 years behind bars. And that's before counting any extra penalties for live streaming his own stunts. Even if, by some miracle, he walks free someday, his old life, as he knew it, is gone for good. Even if Vitali somehow managed to beat the odds in court, it wouldn't change what's next. He'd still be deported immediately and permanently banned from ever coming back. Until that day, he's locked in place with no escape route, no shortcuts, no way out. Everything around him is falling apart fast. His channels have tanked in views, his camera crew disappeared, both his home countries have stepped back completely, and his fan base? Gone. Most of them either lost interest or turned against him entirely. But let's be real, Vitali didn't pull off this chaos by himself. He had help. His cameraman, a Filipino named Christopher, better known online as Sly Kane, was right there filming the entire mess. When the legal storm started brewing, Sly didn't stick around. He bolted to Taiwan and kept streaming like nothing happened. He even dyed his hair, flaunted his new location, and acted online like he was untouchable. Well, turns out he's not as slick as he thinks. Authorities have already filed charges against him too, including cybercrime and violations under anti-voyeurism laws. Hiding in plain sight on a live stream isn't exactly stealth mode, especially when the whole world can see you. Now, the entire Vitali crew is scattered, falling apart one by one. You'd think maybe some loyal fans would rally up with a hashtag or start a Free Vitali campaign, but nope, that never happened. Instead, the internet flipped completely. The same crowd that once cheered for his chaos now can't stop roasting him. His empire of pranks has turned into a cautionary tale. And this time, there's no camera angle that can save him. Creators all over the internet are clowning him, and the viewers? They've had enough. The same audience that once found his antics wild and entertaining now can't stand the sight of him. It's like everyone suddenly realized that being edgy doesn't mean being invincible. Vitali used to walk around thinking he was untouchable, like the rules didn't apply to him. But now, instead of being admired or feared, he's turned into a walking cautionary tale. A reminder to every influencer out there that the internet isn't a free pass to act reckless without consequences. And honestly, this crash was a long time coming. For years, Vitali pushed the limits just to grab attention, scaring strangers, pulling offensive pranks, and crossing every possible boundary to stay relevant. He built a whole career on shock value, but at some point, shock stops being funny and starts being disturbing. The warning signs were there. Fans started drifting away, brand deals disappeared, and his stunts got darker and more desperate. Yet instead of slowing down, he doubled down, chasing that same viral high that used to make him millions of views overnight. Then came the final straw. Just before his arrest, Vitali tried one last-minute redemption move, a sloppy PR cleanup that fooled absolutely no one. He posted a video showing himself handing out school supplies to kids, smiling for the camera like some reformed good guy, acting calm and humble as if the chaos of the past few days hadn't just exploded across social media. But let's be real. The internet doesn't forget that fast. Filipino reporters called out the obvious timing, and the public instantly saw through it. You can't just break laws on Monday, then hand out notebooks on Tuesday and think everything resets by Wednesday. That's not how life works, especially when cameras are rolling for all the wrong reasons. The local authorities weren't impressed either. To them, it looked like damage control, a desperate attempt to clean up his image right before the legal hammer came down. But here's the thing. You can't PR your way out of criminal charges. Fame doesn't erase footage, followers don't grant immunity, and viral moments don't rewrite the law. The Philippines made that crystal clear. They weren't dealing with Vitali the prankster. They were dealing with a foreign national accused of serious offenses, and that meant no shortcuts, no influencer privileges, no get-out-of-jail-free cards. And that's the part Vitali never understood. For years, he believed the camera was his power. He thought that as long as he was recording, he controlled the narrative. Every prank, every altercation, every outrageous clip. He treated the real world like it was just another stage set up for his entertainment. But that illusion collapsed the moment he realized not every country treats fame like a hall pass. The same camera that made him famous is now the biggest piece of evidence working against him. Every wild stunt, every loud moment, it's all documented and archived. There's no re-editing real life once it's streamed live. Now, instead of likes and views, all he's getting is silence. The subscribers he once bragged about have vanished. His team, gone. His sponsors, nowhere to be found. The people who used to laugh with him are the same ones reposting his mugshot with captions like, "He finally got what was coming." That's the dark side of online fame. The crowd that cheers for you one day can just as quickly turn on you the next. Even fellow creators, some who used to collaborate with him, are now mocking him publicly. They're using his downfall as content, building their own views off his collapse. Ironically, the guy who used to prank others for attention has now become the punchline himself. And the internet, it's ruthless. Memes, clips, and edits of his epic fall are everywhere, spreading faster than his old videos ever did. The line between fame and infamy completely blurred, and he's stuck on the wrong side of it. But maybe the most tragic part of all this is how preventable it was. Vitali didn't need to go down like this. There were so many moments where he could have pulled back, taken a break, maybe even rebranded. Other creators have done it, turned over a new leaf, rebuilt their image, learned from their mistakes. But Vitali? He kept running headfirst into controversy, convinced that chaos was his brand. He thought the louder he got, the more untouchable he became. And now, that same loudness is echoing back at him from a jail cell halfway across the world. He used to say he thrived off attention, good or bad. But there's nothing entertaining about this ending. There are no flashy edits, no epic music, no jump cuts. Just silence. A man who once had millions of followers is now alone, cut off, and watching his digital empire collapse in real time. His story isn't just about one bad decision. It's about a pattern of believing that fame protects you from consequences. Because when the views dry up and the cameras stop rolling, reality doesn't care about your subscriber count. The world keeps turning. And for Vitali, it's turned against him fast. Now he's sitting behind bars, banned from returning, and fading deeper into irrelevance every single day. His name doesn't trend for stunts anymore. It trends for what went wrong. And maybe, just maybe, that's the ultimate wake-up call for anyone chasing clout like it's worth more than integrity. Because when the screen goes dark, all that's left is you. Your choices, your reputation, and the people you hurt along the way. So now the only thing spreading about him isn't new content or viral clips. It's his mugshot, his court updates, and the reminder that the internet can make you famous, but it can also take it all away in a heartbeat. But I want to know what you think. Was this downfall inevitable? Did Vitali finally go too far, or was this bound to happen from the start? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the wild side of internet fame, and share this video with someone who needs to see how fast clout can crash. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.